Then it's Usman Garuba, and it's red hot in at the 2. And for the Lakers, we've got Kelly Oubre, Austin Reeves out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it, I can smell it, I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible, and lots of teams have a shot this year. So it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Red Hot, nails the 16-footer.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Giddey passes to Davis. On the wing, Reeves. And he dunks it down.
Working into the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Pass to Red Hot. Back to Curry. Yep, that one's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
You know, since the Lakers moved to L.A. in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. From West to Magic to Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in L.A., and the city loves basketball.
Now here's Curry. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Red Hot. Giddey defends. Red Hot can't get it to go. To the wing, right side. Here's Grant. Here's Davis. And the layup is good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the left wing. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Curry passes to Red Hot. Shoots from 14. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
On the wing, Reeves. Three-pointer. Kuminga pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 3-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Here's Red Hot. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Well, the Lakers shooting around 50% of the game so far. Clark, we often note the offensive impact of Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Usman Garuba. Miles Bridges is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Red Hot in at the 2 spot. Now here's Curry. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Red Hot. Driving to the basket, and that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Oubre. Tip back in for 2.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Kuminga. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Red Hot. The kick out, Curry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Red Hot. Rebound, the Lakers. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, it's stolen away. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Davis slams it home.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Here's Red Hot. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. Goes up with it again. Misses the layup.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Reeves. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Thanks. Red Hot in the last game against the Jazz was all business. He had 36 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Clark, it feels like we've reached the peak of this three-point explosion. What do you think the next... So it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter up 10, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
36.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his... patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Austin Reeves out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Davis in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Left side, Giddey. Outside, Oubre. Back to Giddey. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Red Hot pulls it in. The Warriors trailing. And given the chance, Clark, Kelly Oubre's shown he can be a go-to scorer.
I always liked this game. He was just so volatile. He'd get out of control at times, but he's really worked hard to refine his emotions, which has helped him refine his game, and he's added some strength. All of that has made him a pretty potent offensive package.
Here's Reeves, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Kuminga. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Giddey.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Giddey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Red Hot's got 12 points.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings and he finds them.
Here he goes.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Hold by Kuminga. Grant, the pass to Oubre. Here's Wallace. Here's Reeves. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Garuba. Here's Red Hot. No good, off the front rim.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Bridges. Wallace misses.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Kuminga finds Bridges. Here's Red Hot. He's off on that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. It's Reeves with the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Kuminga.
2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Here's Red Hot. Kept alive. Garuba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. Martin comes in for Grant. Stewart, he's checked in for Oubre. And Lewis is subbed in for Reeves. Here's Wallace. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Martin. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And rejected. Here's Red Hot. Beyond the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 10 points.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. PA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Offensive rebound. Pass to Podziemski. Clock at 6. And another shot. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Shots good by Red Hot.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Martin. He's got 10. Here's Lewis. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. 9-point game on the floor for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's red hot in at the shooting guard position.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And for the Lakers, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Red Hot passes to Wiggins. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Oubre. Shot's good by Red Hot.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Curry. With the 10-footer. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
And there's the drive. Red Hot can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Golden State foul. His third personal foul.
The Lakers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Giddey, guarded closely, and he lays it up and in. And the Lakers lead by 9. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Wiggins passes to Red Hot. Pass to Wood. And it's blocked by Davis.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Reeves lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Red Hot can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Grant. Second chance effort. Davis with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Curry passes to Red Hot. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Grant left side, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Shot from 12. Davis misses. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Red Hot. Good on the bucket. Red Hot's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
1:51 left in the final quarter. Here's Davis. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Grant with a steal. Outside Giddey. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Curry passes to Red Hot. Curry surveys. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Curry. The shot by Reeves, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, That made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they did everything out there they needed to do in the final game of this season series, finishing with a winning record of 3-1 against Golden State.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
They get the rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal
And he
foul.
can't get the first one.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State.
And he sinks the second. And here's Stewart. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Down low, Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. With that offensive rebound right there, they're likely to have the last possession.
To the middle. Another shot. Shot's good by Red Hot.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.